Hello, everyone. It is I, the President, Michael A. Sevilla. I'd like to thank you all for joining us, whether it is in person or virtually through Zoom, or if you're simply rewatching this at a later day and time that works best for you. We thank you. First off and foremost, I do want to apologize for this event not being advertised on the UHCL computers, even the TV screens. If you walk around the Bayou building, definitely the Delta building. If you noticed the computers, they have the adverts. Unfortunately, we were unable to make it happen. However, I assure you that my team and I will work greatly on making sure that this does not happen again, and you will see our beautiful adverts on every single screen imaginable. I don't care if you're in the Delta building, the Bayou building, that very lovely and modern design building they call the STEM building, or that one building that's very old. And I'm not talking about the Delta, I'm talking about the Arbor. That building is spider webs. But let's get to this TryHackMe, shall we? Let's share screen. Yeah, I'm sharing my entire screen. Why not? All right. So we are going to be, starting off with this first TryHackMe, which is relatively easy. It's relatively, I'd say, beginner friendly somewhat. It is the phishing emails in action. I am going to copy this and post it in the Discord for our organization, just so that everyone can see it and have access with it. Have access to it. Stop sharing temporarily. Let's see, HawkNet. This will be posted under the meeting plans channel. My apologies. Yes, meeting plans channel. Um, Perfect. I'm going to give everyone roughly, I'd say, 5 minutes just to ensure that they were able to properly and successfully navigate themselves to this page. If you are joining us for the first time and you do not have a TryHackMe account made, we greatly recommend you get one made. It is free to create. Yes, as you can see on the top right of this web page, you can go premium. Premium will entitle you to a lot more features than a free user. You get a lot more bang for your buck, you could say. Look at that. You can go monthly, which is 14 a month, or look at this, save 25%, go annually, 1050. So with the free, here's a lot more in depth actually. You're getting personable hackable instances, hacking challenges, and you're going to get access to free rooms for the learning content, but you do not get all these things right here. However, if you decide to go premium or business, as you can see, you get a whole lot more things. I mean, wow, look at this stuff. A private King of the Hill game, private open VPN servers. Amazing. There's all this awesome stuff, awesome reviews and tweets. I mean, they should really change that. It's kind of outdated. Let's see, is anyone in the session? Oh, iPhone. Oh, and we do have a person in here in person. Thankfully, at least I don't know if you want to sign in for the Hawkins. You are a member, right? Well, we have our logo right here in Discord, and obviously you want to stay involved. There's a lot of perks to being a member. In fact, if I may ask, when are you expected to graduate? Oh wow, that's a ways away. Well, you know what's good about that is you have a plan. If you'd like to, if you're a member, and you maybe you're just a member and you just want to be a member, totally fine. If you reach 100 points total before you graduate, you get to wear a gray honor cord. Now, if you want to go big, gold and solid, become an officer and reach 100 points total before graduation, you get a gold honor cord. So that's all good and dandy. If you want to be an officer, let a fellow officer know. I am the president. Let me know. My vice president, let us know. And yeah, we do have open and readily available officer positions at the moment. Fun, not crazy like other positions. It's actually more. Yeah, thank you for signing in. Is anyone in the chat? Because I don't want to miss out on y'all not getting those points. Okay. All right. Well, I do believe some time has passed. Now we will move on to actually starting the TryHackMe. So again, we are here on the phishing emails in action. We will be learning the different indicators of phishing attempts by examining actual phishing emails. Okay. Go right here. Beautiful. Now that we've covered the basics concerning emails and phishing emails 1, let's dive into actual phishing email samples. Each email sample showcased in this showroom will demonstrate different tactics used to make the phishing emails look legitimate. The more convincing the phishing email appears, the higher the chances the recipient will click on a malicious link, download and execute the malicious file, or even send the prince of some country a wire transfer. Warning, the samples throughout this room contain information from actual spam and or phishing emails. Proceed with caution if you attempt to interact with any IP, domain, attachment, etc. So the first task is literally just reading that. We're going to click on complete. Boom. Look at that, 11% participation. Now on to task 2, which is titled Cancel Your PayPal Order. The email sample in this task will highlight the following techniques: spoofed email address, URL shortening services, HTML to impersonate a legitimate brand. So here below, here are some quick observations about this email sample. Actually, I do think it would be pretty good to first look at it, not just, let's look at it ourselves. Come on. So we have an email from PayPal. Well, PayPal with error quotations, of course. Service at paypal.com. Okay, now let's see. Hello, customer. You sent a payment of $120 US to Amazing Stuff Help Center at something. So for the most part, I'll say honestly, it doesn't look half bad. This cancel order does look really sus, definitely. And if we look below, this all looks quite on par with something realistic. Looks like the real deal, especially the whole copyright. They include their address, PayPal's HQ located in San Jose, California. This all looks pretty darn good. Wow. Most of the most of the phishing emails I get, my apologies, are a lot worse. They have colored text and blocks and weird pictures and weird text. It's they're not doing so well, but these folks are doing pretty good. All right, now let's look at the observations on the TryHackMe. So one highlighted right here under 2, which is right here. You can see my mouse hopefully. This is an unusual email recipient address. This is not the email address associated with the Yahoo account. 2, which is right here. I'm circling my cursor over it. This mismatch should immediately stand out. The sender's details, service at paypal.com, do not match the sender's email address, which is gibberish at sultanbogar.com. 3, which I have right here, which is the subject line, says the subject line hints that you made a purchase or a transaction of some sort. If you don't recall this action, then it will grab your attention. This social engineering tactic is to prompt you to interact with the email with haste. Yeah, I can see that definitely happening. If I were to get an email and see this right here, say what receipt, especially if I didn't make the purchase, I would just be going all sorts of bonkers of wanting to know what exactly this is about and being in that fear of, oh wow, someone made a purchase using my information that I didn't authorize. It'll put you in fear mode. However, if you have that cybersecurity knowledge, no fear at all. It's just a bad person trying to get to the information. Let's scroll down a little bit. The email body complements the send information and subject line. The email was designed as a legitimate email from PayPal. There aren't any attachments associated with this email. The only interactive element in this email is the cancel the order button/link. Let's investigate that further by reviewing the raw HTML source for the email. So below right here, we'll be seeing email hyperlinks, and the creator of the TryHackMe room has awesomely highlighted in this box the I guess fake link you could call it. Right here we have https is.gd slash all this stuff right here, cancel order. The link uses URL shortening services. It is not a good idea to click on the link if you don't know where the link is taking you. Luckily, there are online tools. Oops, my bad. I'm sorry. Luckily, there are online tools that we can use to let us know the destination of a shortened URL. So I'm going to click on this image. Cool. So as we can see from this image, there is I guess a service you could call it, where you will enter the link on this service and it'll show you a screenshot of what is behind the URL. So if you were suspecting, this email, let's say it's Grand Theft Auto 6 for free, totally legit.com, is looking a little bit suspicious to you, you can put that link into this service and it'll show you a screenshot of what is behind that link. And what is behind that link is probably not GTA 6. It's probably a very nasty and bad virus that will mess up your system. All right, let's scroll down a little bit. Strange. This link redirects to google.com. Note, tools to expand shortened URLs will be discussed in the phishing emails 3 room. Let's answer the question below. First question. What phrase does the gibberish sender email start with? So to answer this question, we are going to scroll up a bit. Now let's remember the question. What phrase does the gibberish sender email start with? No reply? Well, this is the email. Hello, customer. I mean, would it be that? Would it be the subject? I'd say it would be that, right? It would be hello, customer with the comma. Oh, another thing I forgot to point out. This coloring right here they put on the text, that immediately stands out to me. I don't believe Amazon would do that. I haven't noticed that they do that coloring scheme. So let's try hello customer. Oops. Hello customer. Ooh, maybe it's with that no, it is not hello customer. Interesting. What phrase does the gibberish sender email start with? Oh, sender email start with, I guess. Help center, maybe? Hmm. Should we try? You want to try no reply? Let's try. Oh, okay. I'm seeing right here. Let's try no reply. All together, no reply. Perfect. Thank you. Right. Now let's go on to task 3, which is titled Track Your Package. Oops. Took us down a bit. All right. This sample email will highlight the following techniques. 1. Spoofed email address. 2. Pixel tracking. And 3. Link manipulation. So here's the email right here, the new email. Let's click on it real quickly. Track your package. Hashtag has that code used to track your package. Distribution center. Contact at beginpro.club. Um, oh man, look at that blue lettering. Track your package. Yeah, that lettering right there. That completely throws me off. Saying yeah, no, that's fake. So let's look at the quick observations. 1. The email is tailored to appear that it is sent from a mail distribution center of some sort. 2. The subject line adds to the pretense with a tracking number. 3. The link in the email body matches the subject line. All right, note in this email sample, Yahoo blocked the images from automatically loading. Any guess as to why? Typically, one can hover the cursor over the link to see where the link is pointing to. But in this sample, that technique will not work because Yahoo disabled links in the email. We can look at the raw source code for the email and find out. So shout out to the person who made this TryHackMe. They've actually highlighted in these two red boxes and, well, that's not them, these two red boxes, some hyperlinks. So the first hyperlink is http devret.xyz. All this text. The other one is similar creatives tracking PNG. Oh, image. Interesting. Here we can see an image file, and it is explicitly called tracking.png. These trackers send information back to the spammer server. There are many reasons for spammers to embed tracing pixels, very small images, into their spam emails. To read more about this concept, refer to this post on The Verge here. Now we can understand why Yahoo automatically blocked the images in this email. Many email providers do the same. Back to the hyperlink. The link is pointing to a shady-looking domain. The only distribution center this domain can be associated with is malware, but further analysis is the only way to confirm that definitely. We have a question. What is the root domain for each URL? Defang the URL. So what is the root domain for each URL? Let's see. I'm feeling Devret. What about you? All right, everyone. So we're gonna try Devret all together, lowercase. Let's try that. Oops. Ooh, that is incorrect. How? The root domain. Um, what else comes to mind? XYZ? Potentially. I mean, like dot XYZ, dot XYZ. That sounds. Oh no, that is not correct. Let's try that. No. Is it all together? Devra.xyz. No, no, no. What is the root domain for each URL? Would it be HTTP? No. Let's click on this little hint here. What is this? Cyber Chef can help you with this. Okay, Cyber Chef. What is the root domain for each URL? Is it all together? HTTP dot slash slash. Let's try that maybe. XYZ. It's not XYZ. I mean, there's .com, .net, .gov. Dot. Let's try the hint again. Cyber Chef. What is this Cyber Chef you're talking about? Let's find out. Cyber Chef is a web app that allows you to create and run recipes of operations on data. Oh wow! Is it? It's really. It's a Space 64. Um, I didn't. Let's for each URL. Okay, so clearly I'm messing up. So what I'm thinking is we put this first URL right here, and that's not a good pop-up, and we get an output of some sort. All right. You know what? Let's try that out. Let me put you there, and you go right there. All right. So let's try the first one. HTTP Oops. Nope. I need my numbers. There we go. 48, 33, lowercase m, lowercase t, 11, 2, 5, 4, 9, 3, 9, lowercase v, lowercase f, 68, 88, lowercase z, q, 2, 2, 0, 2, s, I, 1, 2, 6, 9, du, 1508 R. 8. Yeah, I'm not. Tab hasn't been baked yet. Okay, how do we bake it then? If that's the case. Okay, maybe let's turn off auto bake. This isn't. Well, What's this thing? Regular expression. I don't know about base 64. That does not. Well, this is not base 64. Where is it base? Let's see. Is anyone in the Zoom here to say? Let's see. Where's the Zoom? No one in the Zoom. Okay. Jeez, can't be for each URL. So something that's coming to my mind is potentially because it says right here for each. What is the root domain for each URL? So for the first URL, it's this large right here, 4833 MT, and the second one would be creatives tracking. Potentially would maybe was there? Yeah, but it's for each URL, and there's like two, right? So if anyone's watching, type it in very cautiously. Well, first one's not that bad. Second one is, first one's, it's kind of bad. Second one's not too bad. Second one is, oops, not ONG, my bad. Mm-mm. Try the hint again, and it's the same hint. Let me pull out the rusty old phone here. Let's see. As we mentioned, root domain is what comes after www. Well, in this case, HTTP. Oh, does it need a semicolon? Forward slash. Maybe. Let's try that. So, forward slash direct. No. No. HTTP. No. Let's do a little bit more of this stuff. But let's look up an image. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing a dot. No. Wait a second. No. It's typically www dot website. This is HTTP. Um, um, this is actually quite interesting. All right, everyone, pulling out the cheat code. What? I could swear we typed that in. Okay, I could swear we typed that in. Let's try this. Apparently, this is the right answer. I forgot to put. Let's see, Devret. Yeah, it looks Devret. What? So that small. I never knew this, y'all. This is my apologies. So it was this. We had to put like a wall around that period. We had to emphasize, oh, this period. Look at this. Okay. Ooh, well, that was fun. Now let's move on to task 4, which is titled "Select your email provider to view document." Ooh, and it just throws us all the way here. Let's full screen. This email sample will highlight the following techniques: urgency, HTML to impersonate a legitimate brand, link manipulation, credential harvesting, and poor grammar and/or typos. Let's take a closer look. I'm going to click on this image. Let's zoom in a little bit. So this looks like, we got a claim, HBD, happy birthday, I guess. I don't know. FSG Realty Holdings LLC. Now let's go in a little bit more depth. So the first thing highlighted was the date of the email, as we can see here on the top right, highlighted in a box in red and with the number 1. It was sent Thursday, July 15th, 2021 at 1:35 p.m. Number 2, as we can see right here, I'll zoom in for those on Zoom, those watching. It expires July 15th, 2021. So they're sending you an email July 15th, 2021, and it expires July 15th. Oh, that's sus. And 3, there is an action to perform. As we can see here, it is a button to download a fax. Let's look at another one, shall we? So we have this URL, which looks quite odd. Number two, we have prompt here to get document. Another one to preview facts. The image above shows the victim is redirected to a page created to pass as OneDrive. Notice that the URL is not anything Microsoft related. There are two more links for the victim to interact with. The victim has to click either button to obtain the fax document that is set to expire. So that's a good thing to note is, if it's a OneDrive related file or document that you're receiving and the URL looks like this, it's probably not anything OneDrive related. Probably one virus related. Haha, dad jokes, right? Okay. There are two more links for the victim to interact with. The victim has to click either button to obtain the fax button that is set to expire. All right, here's another image to look at. So again, very weird URL, bdkmotorsport.com. Adobe, and look at all this stuff it's trying to take you in. This is all stuff to steal your information. SharePoint Online. Let's read here. The victim is directed to yet another site. This one was created to resemble Adobe. Again, notice the URL. It does not look like it's anything related to Adobe. Let me hide you a little bit. Thank you. Also, notice the page title in the tab. It's called SharePoint Online, which is a Microsoft product. There are a couple of grammatical errors as well. The victim has options to sign in with the email provider of their choice. To read the document, please enter with the valid email credentials that this file was sent to. Sign in Outlook, sign in with subscribe, sign in with other mail. Select your email provider to document. Yeah, like that's the lingo. That's the lingo of someone that's just trying to. All right, so we have another image that follows upon that image. So it looks like this person clicked on Outlook, login with Outlook, email address. We will never share your email with anyone else. Password, enter password. And again, it's still this BDK motorsport.com/WP/Dua. It's not Dua Lipa. That's not what they're talking about when they say Dua. Our victim chose to log in with Outlook because per the instructions, to read the document, please enter with the valid email credentials that this file was sent to. The email was viewed in Outlook. So they put their email address, which is a unique email address. And here's a big red flag. So the V in invalid is capitalized. That should not occur at all. That is not normal. So in the sample, we can tell that the fake credentials were entered, but even if the victim would have entered valid credentials, the error message would be the same. This scenario happens because the victim is not really authenticating to an email provider. Instead, the credentials that were entered now reside on the criminal server. The criminal's objective to harvest credentials has been met. Lastly, notice more grammatical errors. All this work they put into this, you would think they would run a spell check. This email sample was obtained from AnyRun. If you wish to interact with this email and see the full analysis, refer to the link below. You know what? Why not? Let's just give it a little look. Imagine it's like a virus or something. Ooh, no, I do not have an account. Oh, wow, this is cool. Okay, so these are like literally the images. Okay. Yeah. Very interesting. All right, let's go back. Answer the questions below. We have a question. This email sample used the names of a few major companies, their products, and logos such as OneDrive and Adobe. What other company name was used in this phishing email? So it already mentioned OneDrive and Adobe. feel Microsoft is the one that is missing. Yeah. I hope that is true. OneDrive and Adobe. Would it be other mail? No. Yes. Yeah, OneDrive, Office 365. It's using Adobe already. Microsoft Outlook. What do you think, Alicia? What do you think would be the? Let's try, I guess. No. Um, Outlook? No. Let's try it. What does it have to say? 4.6 megabytes is the difference. Okay, so let's look into these images a little bit further here. Citrix? 4.6 megabytes. Like Citrix. I've never heard of Citrix before. Huh. Well, Citrix it is. Man, when was this made? 824 days ago. Okay, that's probably bit out there. Ooh, all right. All right, task 5. Please update your payment details. This email sample will highlight the following techniques: spoofed email address, urgency, HTML to impersonate a legitimate brand, poor grammar and or typos, and attachments. All right, let's look at the email first. All right, so we have Netflix. One of the things that really stands out to me is Netflix ID. Wait, yeah, look at the grammar if you can. Those watching on Zoom. Um, it's not spelled correctly. Those are either two uppercase I's or uppercase L's potentially, or yeah, lowercase L's. And it also says here net whatever building, and the email it's from is z99 at musacombi.online. Yeah, and what's the third one? Your account is on hold, and look, the logo looks legit. I'll give them that. Everything else, complete zero. Um, so the observations made. One, the email is made to appear that it's from Netflix billing, but the sender address is z99 at musacombi.online. Two, here's an element of urgency. The account was suspended, so the victim must act quickly. Three, there is more of the sense of urgency in the body email. Also, you will notice the different misspellings of the word Netflix. Not sure what the purpose of that was. Typically, you'll see this technique when it comes to typo squatting, but that wasn't the case here. So if you were to look into their, I guess you could say HTML code, you'll actually see, and they highlight it right here, net uppercase I, lowercase L, X billing. And again, they changed it for some reason. Net F, lowercase L, and another case lower L, and then an X. Um, all right, so here's a continuation of the image, I guess. Okay, here's the meat and potatoes of this email. Apparently, the victim needs to open the PDF, the attachment PDF, in order to update their Netflix account. That's interesting. Please update your payment details. Hello, customer. We're having some trouble with your current billing information. Please open the file PDF to update your account. Need help? We are here if you need it. Visit the help center or contact us now. Your friends at Netflix. Um, yeah, that's not them. The phone number 007, you're calling James Bond, 803. one. And you have to, yeah, look at that. There's a legit 188.7 kilobyte PDF. You have to open and download in order to fix your payment details. Interesting. Notice the phone number for Netflix. At first glance, that is an unusual phone number to send to a US-based victim. So here's another image, and I've seen these quite a lot. I get emails. They like to highlight, put the text in these weird boxes, and change the color of the word. And really quickly, there's a space in the word account. That word should be together. They AC space count. Interesting. Oh, this is actually the PDF document I forgot to mention. So if you click on it and download it, this is the PDF. I'm going to big screen it a little bit. Yeah, that's not right. The attachment contains an embedded link titled Update Payment Account. We will look at this email attachment in closer detail in the upcoming Phishing Emails 3 room. We have a question. What should users do if they receive a suspicious email or text message claiming to be from Netflix? They should immediately report it to spam. Now, before I do that, I'm going to quickly check on, real quickly zoom, make sure we have no questions or anything. Apologies. I apologize. Completely forgot to open to enable the captions. Okay, perfect. Let's get back. All right. What should users do if they receive a suspicious email or text message claiming to be from Netflix? Honestly, there are a lot of ways to answer that question in different words and different manners. I'm curious to know. What should they do if they get an email or text? Me personally, I would immediately. Well, typically it goes directly to spam. I don't really get these emails in my inbox, but if it were to land in my inbox, I would immediately block and report it. If it were a text message, which I have gotten text messages personally from Amazon saying, "Oh, something went wrong with your order. Update your billing info," and it would be www.amazon. It has a zero instead of a o. .net or whatever. Just report it, block, delete it. So I'm curious how they would want this. I would recommend they. I spelled recommend wrong with that. My apologies. They report the email or text message and block the um, user who sent it. Might not be correct. Must have been up here. Oh, here's another one. Look at that. If you did not ask to reset your password, you may want to review your recent account access for any unusual activity. That link right there, recent account access. Yeah, that's not at all legitimate. None of that is legitimate. Let's see. Alicia, what would you do if you got an email like this or a text message that you knew was obviously suspicious? Amazon saying, "Hey, we need your help with your bill. What's your credit card number again?"
If it's like someone to like ask me or something, what I do is I always close that email out. Check. So like I go ahead and look up them because I can trust that that number is Netflix, not the number that is on that message.
Yeah.
For something that I'm not going to use the number that they gave me, I will go look up the proper number and call them and make sure that, hey, I got this email, I wasn't
Verify in a manner. Yeah. So let's try the hint. What would they recommend? Okay, it's a link. HTTPS consumeraffairs.com. That's the hint. Let's check this one out, shall we? December 17th, 2018. Interesting. Okay, so this is probably the answer, honestly. Users who receive a suspicious email or text message claiming to be from Netflix are advised to forward this message to phishing@netflix.com. Oh, no, thank you. For further review by the company. So I feel like that would be the answer you well over them.
Because if you look at the format, it has.
Oh, the blue text right here.
Because if you can look at that thing, it has like the format.
Ooh. Oh, perfect, perfect. All right, we're almost done. Task 6, which is titled Your Recent Purchase. Ooh, this is a lot. So yet another email sample. Following techniques we'll be seeing is spoofed email address. Recipient is BCCED. Urgency, poor grammar, and or typos, and attachments. So let's look at your head now. All right, you have a go, man. Hope to see you next time. Action required. Your recent double jackpot slots Las Vegas on the App Store. Date Friday, April 3rd, 2020. Oh, Apple support. Oh, finally, I was shocked that Apple wasn't on here sooner, honestly. I feel like they, people, criminals use their info a lot. A lot of people use Apple devices. Apple support. The actual email is do no reply store mail said mop zeal whatever shumpre.com at app.apple.iud556.com. This is no. All right, let's see the quick observations. One, which is right here. This email is made to appear that it is from Apple support. However, the sender's address is gibberish at somepremed.com. Number two, which is right here. This email was not directly sent to the victim's inbox, but rather BCC'd blind carbon copy. This recipient email looks like another spoofed email to appear as a legitimate Apple email address. And three, right here. Here is the element of urgency. Action is required on behalf of the victim. Scroll down a little bit. As we can see here, there are a few noticeable typos in both the sender and recipient email addresses. Do no reply and payment. This particular email address does not necessarily have an email body. It's totally blank. The email simply contains an attachment, which from what I can see is a Word document about double jack slots. Dot, which is I'm not familiar. A dot file is a page layout template files associated with Microsoft Word. Okay, so this person clicked on it and opened the Word document, and this is what it looks like. It is a receipt from Apple about a purchase in the app of, I guess, coins. Yeah, a large pack of coins on the app Double Jackpot Slots Las Vegas. Double Jackpot Slots Las Vegas. That's a tongue twister, I feel. And yeah, it's $14.99. I am seeing this a link though, which is from Tumblr. Interesting. The above image shows what is contained within the attachment. You can see that the file contains a large image to resemble an App Store receipt. Notice the link contains certain keywords related to Apple, apps, and iOS. We have two questions. The first one, what does BCC mean? Something carbon copy, right? Blind carbon copy. Let's type it in. Blind, oops, not bling, carbon copy. Boom, let's go. Next question. What technique was used to persuade the victim to not ignore the email and act swiftly? I believe that would be urgency. Yes. All right. On to task 7. DHL Express Courier shipping notice. Wow. Just throw me down there, will you? All right. This email sample will highlight the following techniques: spoofed email address, HTML to impersonate a legitimate brand, and attachments. Before we read the observations, let's actually look at it ourselves, shall we? So we have an email here from DHL Express Courier Shipping Notice. We have a tracking code of some sort right here. We have standard details. It says DHL Express, but the email it comes from is info@glamcarcompany.de. What is that, like Dutch? Somewhere in Northern Europe, probably? I don't know. The logo does look to be legitimate DHL logo. I'm not sure. I mean, the colors and the where the D and the H and the L slashes does look legit. I'm not 100% sure, but it does look good. Thank you for scheduling a courier shipment with DHL. To view this email as a web page, go here. Help Center. Okay. Now let's see the observations. Number 1, which is right here. The sender's email address does not match the company that is being impersonated, which in this case is DHL. 2, which is right here. The subject line gives the impression that there is a package DHL will ship for you. 3, the HTML in the email body was designed to look like it was sent from DHL. Looking at the source code for the email, the link to view the email as a web page does not contain an actual destination URL. Shout out to the persons who made this TryHackMe. They highlighted right here. To view this email as a web p equals age, go here. The only element that the victim can interact with in this email is the email attachment, which in this case is an Excel document. That's interesting. An Excel document. I must have missed out. Hold on. Oh, no, they were scrolling down. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Dutch, right? Yeah. All right, so if you were to get this email and click and download the Excel spreadsheet, you would see this essentially. To translate language, kindly click enable editing above. Interesting that they would do, I'm not sure what language this is. Mandarin, to Menon and Menon Limited. Yeah, I have no idea what that language is. I do see some English. Appraisal. I guess the translate appraisal. I'm not sure. Reference number. 2 Menon and Menon Limited. But yeah, this I have no idea what language that is. Okay. The attachment runs a payload that throws an error. Uh-oh. So, from my understanding, you download this Excel spreadsheet. You're looking at this like, whoa, look at all this stuff. You might even enable editing. You're going to see this really soon right here. So users, admin, app data, roaming, that exe has encountered an illegal intrusion. Choose close to terminate the application. Is that Trojan horse? Or some sort? We'll look at this email attachment in closer detail in the upcoming Phishing Emails 3 room. We have a question. What is the name of the executable that the Excel attachment attempts to run? exe, right? Ooh. What is the name of the executable that the Excel attachment attempts to run? Oh, is it regasms? Maybe regasms? Regasms. Perfect. All right, last task, which is titled Conclusion. In this room, we looked at various phishing samples. Some of the samples shared similar techniques, whereas others introduced a new tactic for you to see and learn from. Understanding how to detect phishing emails takes awareness training. Visit the resources below to acquaint yourself with the other signs to look out for phishing to look out for in phishing emails. Here are 4 awesome links. Oh, there's even a quiz with Google. In the next room in this module, we will look at phishing emails 3. Yay! Once completed, y'all, you can share to Twitter. What? That doesn't even exist anymore. It's X, Facebook, or even LinkedIn. And you can even leave feedback. How do you feel about this? TryHackMe? I'm interested about this quiz with Google. Let's try this. Can you spot when you're being phished? Identifying phishing can be harder than you think. Phishing is an attempt to trick you into giving up your personal information by pretending to be someone you know. Can you tell what's fake? Let's take the quiz. Make up a name and email. Create a name and email. Neither need to be real. To make this quiz seem more realistic, don't worry. This information won't leave your device. Yeah, John Travolta, right? J Travolta, or yeah, T John at, I don't know, gmail.com. I hope John Travolta is not actually part of like HawkNet. If you are, I do apologize for using your information. Can I get your autograph quickly though? I recently watched this one movie we're in. Um, what is it? The Quentin Tarantino movie, Pulp Fiction. Amazing. Okay, let's start with this Google Doc email. Be sure to check out link URLs by hovering or using long press, and to explore the email addresses. Don't worry, none of the links will work. We don't want to send you anywhere funny. Okay, so we have 2 options, phishing or legitimate. We have an email from Luke Johnson. His email is luke.json8000@gmail.com. It was sent at 7:56 p.m. Luke Johnson has shared a link to the following document. 2024 budget docs. Hey there, here is the doc you asked for. Let me know if you need anything else. Um, legitimate? Ooh, I did that on purpose, by the way. I totally knew it was phishing. The URL looks correct, but is actually a lookalike. Be cautious about the hyperlinks and attachments you open from emails. They may direct you to fraudulent websites where you are asked to input sensitive information. Show me. Mousing over this link or using a long press will show you that it goes to the insecure imitation domain and drive-google.com. All right, we received a fax. Fax message, no reply, admin. No reply at efax.com. Oh, well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, first thing that jumped out at me, right? efax.com. F-A-C-K-S. Yet the logo is efax. E-F-A-X. Yeah, that makes me want to say phishing. Let's look some more, shall we? You received a one-page fax at April 2nd, 2024, right now. Click here. Oh, it's at the bottom left. efaxhosting.com, mail.com, .mailu32.co, efax. What else? Phishing. Yay, correct. This is a phishing email. Well spotted. As you saw, the sender's email domain is misspelled as efax, F-A-C-K-S. And the link actually points to mailru382.co. Phishing often tries to trick you with lookalike URLs. The sender address is efax.com, which is misspelled. On the next question, try exploring the header for more details. The link is actually mailru382.co, which you can see at the end of the domain name. Not at all what you expected. All right, we have another one right here. Time for a trip down memory lane. You remember TK from school? Hey, do you remember this photo? And it's a hyperlink. Highlight over it. Okay. Drive.google.com.download photo.styus.net. Yeah, no, that's a million percent. No. Looks like you spotted the lookalike URL. The real domain is styes.net, which is disguised to look like Google Drive. Remember to be especially cautious if you are not sure you know the sender. So if you highlight over it, I can't really show, I got to keep the mouse cursor there. But if you highlight over it, you'll see something on the bottom left, which will show you what the actual URL is, which is https drive.google.com.download dash photo.styes sites.net, which is definitely not legitimate. Show me. The link URL actually contains the styes.net, not Google Drive. We went over that. All right, we got another one. Hi, your Dropbox is full and is no longer syncing files. New files added to your Dropbox folder won't be accessible on your other devices and won't be backed up online. Upgrade your Dropbox today and get 1 terabyte, 1000 gigabytes of space and powerful sharing features. For other ways to get more space, visit our Get More Space page. I'm going to quickly highlight over this www.dropbox.com, help space, get more space. That looks legit. Happy Dropboxing, the Dropbox team. P.S. If you need the biggest plan we've got, check out Dropbox for Business. I'm going to again highlight over this. I'm not clicking on it. I'm just literally moving my mouse cursor over it. And I'm saying https www.dropbox.com/business. This looks quite legit to me. The logo looks legit. Right here, dropbox.com/buy. Email looks legit. I think it's legit. It is correct. That is legit. A quick search for dropboxmail.com will show that it is legitimate. The URL is a legitimate, secure link to dropbox.com. We haven't, oh, okay, so they went directly to me. You've received a new kind of report from the school. Usually their emails come from sharon.mosley@westmountschool.org. Usually. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing. So we got an email from Sharon Mosley. However, something weird is it is sharon.mosley@westmountdayschool.org. Interesting. Good day, John Travolta. Please find the 2024 financial activity report for your perusal. Perusal. Thanks and regards, Ms. Sharon Mosley, West Mountain Day School. We have a PDF document. Yeah, no, they're using a different email. They might have had a change in the system, but no. FAR PDF. No, that's not happening. No, financial activity report. I wouldn't. Yeah. This was a complicated fish. PDFs can contain malware or viruses. Always be certain you trust the sender and use your browser or an online service such as Google Drive to open them safely. Show me. The firm address is slightly different from what you have seen in the past. Sharon.mosley@westmountschool.org. Be careful when opening PDFs, especially if you do not expect them. Oh snap! This is a good one right here. Someone has been trying to access your account. Look carefully before changing your password. So we have a email from Google. The email it's from is no-reply@google.support, which I'd say looks quite legit to me. It's at 8:04, well, our time. Someone has your password. Hi, someone just used your password to try to sign in to your Google account. Information. Tuesday, April 2nd at 8:04 p.m. GMT 5, Latina, Romania, Firefox browser. Google stopped this sign-in attempt. You should change your password immediately. Change password, best, email team. So I'm hovering over it. myaccount.google.com/securitysettingpage.ml/security.org sign-on options. Hmm. On one hand, the mail team. The mail team. Hmm. I don't think it's legit. Yes. This is a email used to this email used a lookalike URL. This is almost identical to an attack used to successfully hack politicians' emails. Always be sure to check URLs carefully. Show me. The sender address google.support is not used. The link points to a subdomain of ml-security.org, which is not Google. All right. Next one. Your account seems to be under attack again. Or is it? So, yet again, Google. No dash reply at google.support. You can put a little image right there. Government-backed attackers may be trying to steal your password. There is a chance that this is a false alarm, but we believe we detected government-backed attackers trying to steal your password. This happens to less than 0.1% of all Gmail users. We cannot reveal what tipped us off because the attackers will take note and change their tactics. But if they are successful at some point, they could access your data or take other actions using your account. To further improve your security, based on your current settings, we recommend change password. Let's hover over that change password. Something sticks out at me. HTTPS google.com/amp/tinyurl.com/y7u8ewlr. No, this is phishing. Correct. This is based on a real warning, but links to a fake login page. The hackers try to use Google to hide the actual link, which is from tinyurl. An email sender to the an email sender to this was used to target think tanks and politicians. As in the previous question, google.support is an unused address. This is tricky, but the link is actually a redirect to something on tinyurl.com. As we noted, whenever we hovered over it, I pointed that out. All right, we have another one. You've signed up for a travel planning service. You want them to scan your email, but take a close look. A close look. Google. Hi, John Travolta, tjohn@gmail.com. TripIt wants to view your email messages and settings. Allow TripIt to do this. You may review the app's terms of service. Hold on. Um, Policies. Okay, let's hover over this TripIt. Okay. Developer info, email, support@tripit.com. Clicking allow will redirect you to https www.tripit.com. Okay. Let's hover the terms of service. www.tripit.com/UHP/user agreement. Okay, seems all right. Privacy policy, yeah. What's with the UHP? Account. Security.google.com/settings/security. Legitimate? Okay. Whew. That was a bit of a tough one, I'll admit. Um, Correct, this is legitimate. It is important to be cautious with these kinds of account access requests, though, and to be sure you trust the developer. Check the domain that is displayed and be sure to click on it for more details. Show me. Um, this shows you the requesting app's name, but you should click it to make sure the additional details seem correct. This shows what the requesting service can do. Make sure to read it closely before allowing access. All right, we got 7 out of 8. Nice. This was a fun little quiz right here, everyone. I highly recommend you take it. So now next, we will be moving on to the next, the We will be moving on to the next TryHackMe room. This room was quite great. Shout out to TryHackMe for making it. They did a splendid job. And I will give it a like. And if you liked it, you should also give it a like. Right, I will be sharing the link to the next TryHackMe room, which I hope we will have time to do. Oh, we have someone in the chat. Wait, what is up with the captions? Why is it in Arabic, bro? Oh my gosh. I apologize. I have no idea why it's in Arabic. Yes. 1 2 1 2. I apologize. I don't know why it's in Arabic. Did my laptop get hacked? I hope not. That would be not fun. All right. So this is the. Oh, my bad. Let me. Sorry, I went a little bit ahead. All right. So the next TryHackMe room is eviction. Unearth the monster from under your bed. Yeah, I don't know. We have this room until 8:30. Should take 45 minutes. Oopsies. All right. I will be sharing this link to the Discord under meeting comments. Second TryHackMe room. Perfect. If you're on Zoom, should potentially be. You should most likely be on our Discord. If not, I'll post it right here. Is anyone tempted to join? Okay, it's okay. It's fine. Check out the Slip and Slide Kickball Monday, April 8th, 3 6 p.m. RWC backyard, y'all. For midterm kickball slip and slide. Midterms were like 2 weeks ago. Interesting. All right, let's start with this, shall we? Okay. Task 1. Understand the adversary. Ooh, look at this. Sunny is a. Let me full screen my photos. Full screen, I said. Thank you. Sunny is a SOC analyst at eCorp, which manufactures rare earth materials for government and non-government clients. She receives a classified intelligence report that informs her that an APT group, APT 28, might be trying to attack organizations similar to eCorp. To act on this intelligence, she must use the MITRE ATT and ACK navigator to identify the TTPs used by the APT group to ensure it is not already intruded into the network, and to stop it if it has. Please visit this link to check out the MITRE ATT attack navigator layer for the APT group and answer the questions below. So, quite a bit of questions here. Oh, wow, what is this? What did I do? Uh-oh. Are we good? Technical difficulties here. Wow, I have no idea what just happened. My apologies. Is someone unethically trying to hack into the Zoom session? Why is the laptop? Why is my screen covered? Is my battery dead? No. Let's stop the video real quickly. So, my apologies. I have no idea what just happened. My laptop, I don't know, must have fallen on its neck or something. Womp womp. Okay, it is quite slow. Here we go. All right, let's click on this link, shall we? Any minute now. Perfect. You know what? Let's. My clicker's not working. 3. All right. So the first question: What is the technique used by the APT to both perform recon and gain initial access? It's a great question. I'm seeing a lot of things highlighted in blue. So we have reconnaissance, 10 techniques, resource development, 8 techniques, initial access, 9 techniques, execution, 14 techniques, persistence, 19 techniques. I believe I can scroll some more. Yes, you can. Excuse me. Privilege escalation, 13 techniques, defense evasion, 42 techniques, credential access, 17, discovery, 31, lateral movement, 9, collection, 17, command and control, 16, exfiltration, 9, and impact at 13. Um, so the question asks, wow, my clicker, I can't do this. Acer, I can't believe you do this. What is the technique used by the APT to both perform recon and gain initial access? Both perform recon and also gain initial access. So, gaining access. You could get that done through gathering victim network information, gathering victim org information, searching open websites, victim-owned websites. But I am saying spear phishing. Oh, wait, hold on. So it can be, let me zoom in on this. So, sorry. So I am seeing on comment APT28, um, comment, the link, has conducted credential phishing campaigns with embedded links to attacker controlled domains, citation, Google tag, Ukraine, threat landscape, March 2022. Let's try this one. Spear phishing link. All right, all right. Spear, spear phishing link. All right, we are correct. All right, second question. Sunny identified that the APT might have moved forward from the recon phase. Which accounts might their APT compromise while developing resources? That's a great question. Let's see. Hmm. Which accounts? When I think of accounts, I think of emails. Yes, there we go. When I think of accounts, I think of email accounts. Um, Domains. Well, I mean, it says which accounts. There's email accounts. Let's try email accounts. I hope y'all can hear me. I really hope y'all can hear me. Yes, okay. Focus on. All right, we're gonna be trying email accounts. Email accounts. Oh, perfect. eCore has found that the APT might have gained initial access using social engineering to make the user execute code for the threat actor. Sunny wants to identify if the APT was also successful in execution. What two techniques of user execution should Sunny look out for? Answer format, technique 1 and technique 2. So, okay. So, let's see. Hmm. see. Let's go back to the question. eCore has found that the APC might have gained initial access. Using social engineering, someone identified the APT was also successful in execution. Um, hmm. It's, well, I can go down as well. Oh my! I did not know this. Guess what makes the most sense? Cloud accounts, but bootkit, obfuscated files information. That's two techniques, so it should be, I guess, an answer with two things. Um, oh, there's no hint to this either, so it should just be directly here somewhere. Let's see. Here. Drive-by compromise. Let's see. It's not spear phishing attachment now, is it? Key logging, that would be one way to get some information from someone. This is a tricky one. Does anyone in the chat have anything to say? No one has the chat has anything to say. Okay. Man, I'm not sure. Let's see what one do. Well, let's break it down a little bit. eCore has found that the APT might have gained initial access. So they're gaining access potentially using social engineering. Phishing could be one of those ways, definitely. Someone calling and saying, "Hey, it's me, your boss. What's the password again? Oh, boss, yeah, this is the password," something like that. Identifying also successful execution. That's a very important word. Execution. Execution. Okay. So yeah, it's most likely it's gonna be here. Ooh, that could be potentially. Those two are here. Malicious file and malicious link. Let's look at this malicious file. Attempted to get users to click on Microsoft Office attachments containing malicious macro scripts. Okay, that sounds malicious link. Has tricked unwitting recipients into clicking on malicious hyperlinks within emails to correct within emails crafted to resemble trustworthy senders. Let's try these two out. Maybe these two are the answers that needed. Let's try malicious file space and malicious link. All right, look at that. Okay. If the above technique was successful, Which scripting interpreters should Sunny search for to identify successful execution? That's a great question. That's a great question. It's, hmm, execution of that's right. Um, PowerShell potentially. Windows Command Shell. Let's try these two out. Why not? All right. Okay, so power. I forget. Yeah, capital S. Okay. Shell and what was the other one? Windows Command Shell. Windows Command Shell. Right. While looking at the scripting interpreters identified in Q4, Sunny found some obfuscated scripts that changed the registry. Hmm. We will hopefully get back to this at another time. Unfortunately, our time is running short. We have less than 3 minutes. However, I'd like to thank everyone who was able to come on out, whether it was in person or virtually. And I hope to see you all in the next event. Hopefully, we get a bit of a better turnout. I am definitely gonna talk with my team on seeing what we can do. Most definitely, one thing we will do is better advertise the event in the manner of having a flyer shared throughout all the displays across the university, the monitors, TVs, you name it, it'll happen, and you will probably see it. Um, we did quite a lot today. A lot. I didn't expect it to take this long, but this was awesome. This was progress, I feel. And if you're asking yourself, is this worth it? Oh my gosh. Yes, it is worth it. This is something that is bringing you real world experience because in the real world, working in cybersecurity, you will most likely be dealing with situations like what we're dealing with right now. A task like this, um, having to figure out, hey, is this phishing? Is this not phishing? Is it legitimate or not? How can I find this information? What technique is being used by the cyber criminal, etc. I hope to see you all soon. And if anything, please join us on Discord. If you want to be an official member, by all means, head to UHCL's Get Involved page. Look up HawkNet Cybersecurity Organization and join. If you would like to be an officer, by all means, come on in. We have readily available officer positions. Just contact either myself or any of the other fellow officers. Thank you and have a great night, everyone.